have he might like this too. I have the Fender 6, which is really, they think it's a bass, but it's really a baritone guitar. It's an octave lower.
Really?
That's the one Joe Pass used on the album Catch Me. And Wes used the same instrument on an album called Moving Along. And I have to show you two. It's an octave lower. It's kind of cool. It sounds like a baritone guitar. You know?
What is this tune, my West?
Is that D Natural Blues, I think?
Is it D Natural Blues?
I think it's on that album.
D Natural Blues, that's
yeah,
what it is.
It's on Moving Along. He does tune up and he does body and soul on it. You know?
Yeah.
And they double time the body and soul, you know.
It's good. That's a good record. I really enjoyed it. Good. We got
Speaking
your
of
people
body
here.
and soul, there's a tune that is based on the changes, except the bridge. Did you ever play that thing, Griff and Jaws played that thing called, you might have done it, I think you did it with me once. I brought the chart, Haylock. Remember that? I think you played it with me once. Yeah, I know you did. You don't remember, but it's like, I forget the line, but it's like on the changes. It's a double time body and soul. The bridge is different. That's kind of nice.
Okay.
That was a good group. Remember that group at all?
That was a good group.
Yeah, I love the group a lot. Yeah.
I think Larry Gales was in there.
He was, and Ben Riley. Yeah. And Junior Mance.
Right. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah. Come on there, yeah. I'm not. Yeah, finally, after a couple of years, it's been 2 years now, hasn't it? Since the cruise. Yep. Nice. Yeah, yeah. That's good. Carl Allison. Thanks. Turn my mic down.
Good.
Oh, that's a pretty guitar, man.
Pardon?
I really like that guitar. It's pretty.
The color, yeah. And without the amp, even it's a pretty big sound. It's carved, you know.
Just looking at next month, Charlie is going to be here with his band.
Yeah, Charlie.
Oh, I didn't know. We were just talking about that. I can't wait to see who he brings along.
This thing looks different depending on how the light shines. You know what I mean? It's blue, but when the light shines, it takes on a different
It
hue.
looks purple from here.
From here, yeah, but it's blue. It's weird.
It's pretty.
Thank you. You sounded good, man, when you were playing that guitar. It sounded good.
Good evening. It's 6 o'clock, Jazz Vespers time. Doug, there's Doug, old buddy Doug. Our friend West is sort of in the hospital. He's okay. Just doing some tests, but other than that, he's doing fine. We spoke to him. His humor is still up, and what can I say? That's West's dry humor. So Yvette, she will read.
Yes.
Okay.
How y'all doing? Yeah, we miss our Wes and Barbara. They, he's taking pictures. He's right there with us. So he's in the hospital, and everybody in church knows this. So he'll be back telling us jokes, I'm sure. Well, this one, the proverb that I'm going to read, 31. I was thinking of my mother, and the truth is, I was going to do a message about mothering. You can see that I changed my mind because it wasn't great. So, because I wanted it perfect for you guys. So, Proverbs 31, verses 25 to 29. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Ooh, isn't it wonderful to talk about a mother, a woman, a friend? Beautiful. Proverbs 31, y'all. Now I would like to introduce you to our artist this evening. I'm going to just read a part of her bio. It's on the back. So her name is Myra Zazlov. Isn't that a great name? She's a fine art photographer who thrives on creating visual conversations that embrace the diversity of the human spirit, the universality of aging, and the beauty of the natural world. She received a BA from the University of California, Berkeley, and later a teaching credential from UCLA. After completing her MA in counseling and guidance from California State Northridge, she became a licensed marriage, family, and child therapist. Her background as a therapist informs her photographer work and brings a heightened sensitivity to how she perceives the world. Yeah. Make sure you look at her pictures when you go out. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Myra, could we please come on up and say hi?
Thank you. This is such a treat. I just really miss Barbara and Wes, though, so I hope my thoughts are with them. Barbara and I are very close. It's just been a wonderful, loving relationship, and she invited me to do this a few years ago, but that was when my dad was not well, and I said, I'm going to hold off, and so now I'm here, and I love this venue. What a special environment. What a community you have. I think it's brilliant. And I actually grew up in the Valley. We're talking Cedar Junior High, Chatsworth High, before anyone knew what was out there. So when I opened my door to get out of the car, I went, oh yeah, that's the Valley. I'm back, because I live on the west side now. The work I brought today is more of a selection of series that you'll see on my website. This is my third chapter. I loved everything I did. I loved working with children. I was a dancer when I was younger. I just keep evolving, and I feel so grateful because all I do is pick up the camera and I just go out, walk around, and whatever I see that appeals to me, I don't feel any pressure. I'm not into marketing and promoting my work. I just, create, and then I get involved in different experiences like this. And so I hope you enjoy it. I do love photographing dancers. I put a few books out there, and there's one in particular that you'll see because it gives me joy. I can move when I'm shooting and anticipate the movement, and it just kind of combines both of my passions. The other pieces are from out of a plane window, which all of you can do. Although I just went up to Oregon. It took me 12 hours on a 2-hour direct flight to get there, and it took me 12 hours to get back. So I did shoot out the window when I was going, but I was like, really? So I'm not really gonna fly as much as I used to, but I did travel a lot in years past, and loved every minute of it. One of the photos that you see over there is of Sequoia, and I was mentioning to someone, that was actually, I used to take my daughter up to a family camp, and I'd drop her off there. She'd be a counselor in training, a counselor, and I'd come back down the mountain, and I would just get out of the car and go and take a photo and this and that. And the photo there actually won the Sierra Club Award. We're talking many years ago. And I thought, oh, I guess I can do this. And that's what kind of jump-started me getting into photography. So I hope, take a card. I hope you can look at my website and enjoy what you see. Thank you for having me. Take care.
While the band is setting up, there's nothing really to say. There is. Oh, Myra has some wonderful stories to tell about some of the photos that she's done. So, after the performance tonight, go out and just talk to her about some of the photographs that she's done. It's really interesting. Doug MacDonald.
Aloha, mahalo. Nice to have everybody here. Thank you for coming. It's a warm day outside. We have Ricky Woodard on the tenor tonight. How about that? Yeah. Mike Carolla on the bass and Roy McCurdy on the drums. So nice to be here with these guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to start off a little tune written by Blue Mitchell called Blue Capers. All right. Kia Frank. Blue Capers. Here's a tune that is written by, there's a namesake. It's Carl Perkins, but it's not the rockabilly guy. Not the guy that sounded like Elvis. The guy that sounded like Sonny Clark or a bunch of, in that ilk of jazz piano players. And I believe he was based in L.A., wasn't he? As far as I know? Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah. What do you mean? No, anyway, here's a tune called Groove Yard. How fast you want to do it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
What a song, what a band, what a church, what an audience. You are seeing other audiences on the side, though, aren't you? That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. Anyway, that was called Grooveyard. That kind of grooved. Here's what we call a standard. Everybody else calls it something like Great American Song, but we call them standards. This is one that is sort of neglected these days. This is a thing called Thou Swell. Whatever it says, Thou Swell. I don't know the lyrics. Okay. Is that good? Bum, bum. Where do you like it? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. How about that? How about that drum solo? All righty. That woke everybody up. Yeah. All the way down to Ventura Boulevard, they said, yeah. Hey, listen, I think we should slow it down and, do me? Really? You sure? I can't argue with him whenever he says something, I never win the arguments. But anyway, this is a little bit of a solo guitar tune, so the band's going to discuss the ball game and everything else while I'm playing. But so, hey, how about those Dodgers? No, anyway. So here's a little Jobim things with maybe some Louise Bonfa flown in. I got the blue guitar here, La Venezia. So here's, I'm going to start with Quiet Nights, which is Corcovado. I might end up in Triste and Gentle Rain. We'll see. But anyway, here's some Brazilian music. Or something like that.
Okay. Want to tell them about this tune? You know more about it. Cedar Walton, but we got this from Art Hillary, right?
I'm not supposed to tell.
Huh? Oh,
Anyway, this is something by the great Cedar Walton, and this is called Holy Land. And
You're in the
I've
church.
always thought that this song is very spiritual. And I talked to Cedar about it. He said it started out being a blues,
oh.
and then it kind of took a different little
See?
element, so kind of like that. So this is Holy Land by Cedar Walton.
See, you know the whole story. That's great. I'll give you a thing.
That's really an interesting tune, isn't it? In a lot of ways, it's just got a lot of different interesting components to it. Well, let's see. We got time for 2 quick ones, I think. Got anything you want to do at all? How about Who Can I Turn To? That's a nice tune. Kind of a show tune that it ended up its way in jazz. You like kind of a walking ballad, or how do you like it? Okay. We got him? Thank you so much. I think that's the end of our program. Ricky Woodard, Roy McCurdy, Mike Garolo, yours truly, Doug MacDonald. What a great audience. Thank you for listening. And that was called the Village Blues. I'm not sure which village, but Greenwich Village or Toluca Lake Village. But anyway, thanks a million, guys. Really appreciate you supporting live jazz. Thank you so much. See you next time. Aloha, mahalo.
Oh, that was wonderful. Thank you, dear. Whew, I got my dose of live jazz for a month. Thank you very, very much. Wow, guys. I'm going to do the message. Well, I was writing something dealing with mothering, and as I said, it wasn't good. So I went to the goodie. C.S. Lewis, everybody? Yeah. Okay. And love your neighbor as yourself. Well, how exactly do I love myself? Now that I come to think of it, I have not exactly got a feeling of fondness or affection for myself. And I do not even always enjoy my own society. So apparently, love your neighbor does not mean feel fond of him or find him attractive. I ought to have seen that before, because of course, you cannot feel fond of a person by trying. Do I think well of myself? Think myself a nice chap? Well, I am afraid I sometimes do, and those are no doubt my worst moments. But that is not why I love myself. In fact, it is the other way around. My self-love makes me think myself nice. But thinking myself nice is not why I love myself. So loving my enemies does not apparently mean thinking them nice either. That is an enormous relief. For a good many people imagine that forgiving your enemies means making out that they are really not such bad fellows after all, when it is quite plain that they are. Go a step further. In my most clear-sighted moments, not only do I not think of myself as a nice man, but I know that I'm a very nasty one. I can look at some of the things I have done with horror and loathing. So, apparently, I am allowed to loathe and hate some of the things my enemies do. Well, that was from Mayor Christianity, and he just goes in circles, but he comes to the truth. Love your enemy. It doesn't mean, being best friends with them or anything like that. It's like, give them space. Let them live their lives. And they will let us live our lives? I'll put a question mark behind that one. Let's hope they do. C.S. Lewis, everybody please read him. And there's a movie and there's also a play, of a one-man play with C.S. Lewis. He did Narnia. That's how I came to see. Anybody know Narnia? Yeah, he wrote that and all these Christian things. He's like, he came to God slow, but he came to him. So I want to thank you guys. Okay, Ricky Woodard. Ricky, boy, you play that sax like anything. I can feel it inside. Mr. Doug MacDonald, thank you so much. I love the guitar. And this young man on the bass, Mike Garola, you're a baby, but you got it. And of course, Mr. Roy McCurdy, who was like keeping that time and keeping it together. I love y'all. And everybody to help work with this show. I always think of it as a show, isn't it amazing? And I want to thank Dusty and Russ, he did the sound, and Wes Nathanson and Barbara, they are going to be missed right now, but they're coming back. And Larry Flaherty, thank you so much. Barbara Stiles, Pastor Doug, come to our church to see our new pastor. He's really good, okay? And Pastor Roy and Pastor Ralph. And thank you, guys. Thank you all for coming. Could you all join me in saying the benediction? And make sure when you go back out there, you go look at the beautiful pictures by Ms. Zazlov. I love that last name. Okay, together. Okay, may the Lord watch between thee and me, while we are absent one from another. Amen. Girls and boys, have a great time. Have a great time. Thank you for coming. Thank you.